Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. So here's how to play Oh Christmas Tree. We'll look at the strumming in 1 second, but let's just check out how the chords happen with the words. You want to be following your chord sheet now. And we begin on the A major chord, which, as I've said before, can be played like this, but it can also be played with 3 in a line. The advantage of this method is that we can keep this first finger down at all times to change between the D chord and then back to the E chord. However, if you have larger hands and maybe bigger fingers, it can be quite hard to squeeze all your fingers into this small space, so you may prefer this method. And there is even a way that we can play the 1 finger A major chord, which I teach, so you may wish to check that one out as well, especially if you have larger hands. If you have smaller fingers and smaller hands, then this way is most likely going to be the best for you, and we'll change in this fashion. And the easiest way that we can play this is strumming on the word Christmas to begin with, strumming the A chord. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. And then change into the E major chord on the word lovely. How lovely are your branches. Back to the A chord on branches. Now this is a very old traditional song, so there are many different verses and different interpretations of the lyrics as well, as it's been translated into different languages. So this is just one example. Wherever lyrics you choose to follow, if you choose to use mine or any others, or maybe the ones that you know, it's that same pattern that we need to get used to. That's the important thing. So if we get used to that over the first 2 verses and play together from the A chord, however you want to play an A, begin in 2, 3. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, to the E. How lovely are your branches. Same again. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, to the E. How lovely are your branches. Exactly the same whenever the lyrics change. They're green when summer days are bright, they're green when winter snow is white. And it would continue on from there. So it's just the A major and the E major that we would change between to do this song. That's why it's the easiest. With the strumming, this song has a pulse of 3 going through it, similar to a waltz feel. So we definitely want to be strumming, if you want to increase the difficulty, 3 times per chord that is written. And we can either do that just by strumming all the strings that you need to. So for the A chord, that would just be the thinnest 5. We miss string 6. And we would strum 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, E, then back to A. So 3 times for everything that's written. You can even do that if you don't have a pick. I'm using a pick here, but if you don't have one, just use the outside of your first nail, if you're okay to get a couple of scuffs on your nail maybe, and that way we'll get the same sound as a pick, really. Can be best to use a pick, but that's a really cool option if you just don't happen to have a pick. And the strumming that I was using in the demo was the same as that, but we just pluck the root note. In the case of the A, this is string 5 on strum 1 of the 3 strum pattern. So pluck the string 5 and then strum, strum, pluck, strum, strum, pluck, strum, strum, all the time. And the trickier thing when we're picking out the single strings is, because we're going to use this pattern for many of the songs that we do in this video, so it is going between string 5 for the A, strum, strum, so plucking the A string, and then plucking string 6 for the E, and that's the E string. That's the trickier bit, and will force you to look at this hand a little bit. So let me take you through it really slowly, and then you can have a practice on your own, and then we'll go on to song 2. So on the word Christmas, we would pluck, oh Christmas tree, oh pluck, strum, strum, change to the E, and we pluck string 6, 6, strum, strum, pluck string 5, pluck, strum, strum, and it is that pattern throughout the entire song. Simple, but it can be more difficult if you've never done this before. So let's have a go together from the pluck in 2, 3. Pluck, strum, strum, pluck, strum, strum, pluck, strum, strum, pluck, strum, strum. Exactly the same if you're going to use a pick. That would be like this. 2, 3, pluck, strum, strum, pluck, strum, strum, pluck, strum, strum, pluck, strum, strum. Still beginning on the word Christmas. 1, 2. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, of all the trees most lovely. Same again. Same again. Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, of all the trees most lovely. Each year you bring to me delight, gleaming in the Christmas night. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, of all the trees most lovely.